How do you think Messi being in Major League Soccer is going to change Major League Soccer for the better going forward, other than just scoring goals and winning games? Because I submit that Messi coming over provides a credibility that no player ever that has come over to MLS, I'm talking about a foreign player coming over to MLS, has provided, in that it's almost now you have license to come over because it has been blessed by the greatest player, a lot of people feel is the greatest player ever to play the game. And I think that that's important. And we've already seen, obviously, his impact from an Inter Miami perspective when players are coming over. But do you think that this continues on? And am I putting too much weight on this signing and giving too much credit to Messi in that this potentially could lead to many more and what you kind of want, which is this mass migration of players, at least looking, and hopefully many of them coming to the United States and Canada to play in Major League Soccer?
So I see that two ways. Yes, I think that's absolutely fair, what you were saying, because I think Beckham was the first at you signed the guy. So he was 30 years old, 31 years old, around that, so still at a pretty good stage in his career. Messi's obviously later in his career, but I would actually flip it back the other way, Lex, and not just the players wanting to come here, because I do think that players just naturally are intrigued by the United States and the pop culture and kind of, the media market that exists here, and also the style of the lifestyle that's an important part of this whole conversation. But I think what this has done for this new group of owners, right? When we talk about MLS 1.0, MLS 2.0, the founding fathers, the next generation, well, we're now in this next stage where we have these young, exciting billionaire owners that want to put money into the league. Well, what does Messi show you? Messi shows you that if you bring the best players, the best player ever, you're driving up interest, you're driving up ticket prices, you're driving up TV ratings, everything, right? So I now know as an owner, well, I know Messi is that unicorn, right? I don't know if we'll ever see a Lionel Messi, but there's certainly the Mbappes, the Neymars, these big, larger than life type figures, Erling Haaland. But these guys are expensive, but there is and has been shown that there's a legitimate payoff there if you go out and spend the money. So if these owners now are motivated and say, hey, I want a Messi too, I want an Mbappe, I want a Neymar. And if we know, and we now have the proof of what it has done to the game here, and it can take that league to the next level, because really we are fighting perception here in the United States that we're not the best league, right? That we have an inferior product. You've got the Premier League you can watch every weekend. You can watch La Liga, you can watch the Bundesliga, et cetera. And I just think that this becomes an important moment of time, that we don't just enjoy it while we're in it, this next 2, 3, 4 years, however long Messi plays. And, you really use that as let's go and spend some real money and let's change the way this league is viewed, mixing it with the young players at the same time. And, if there's a time to go all in, I think it's now.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops every week. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.